You are now tuned in to the Generation Y podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Generation Y podcast. And do not forget to like, rate, review, subscribe, do all the things so we can get people's stories out more effectively. And today we have none other than the Breakfast Club themselves.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
this is going to be a lit time. We made the setup for y'all and everything. Y'all are the first ones that have a setup, you know?
Much appreciated, man.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
yeah, definitely. So, for one, I appreciate y'all's time, man. But I want to get into it because y'all are doing some amazing stuff in the community, but also like in the fitness world. So, first of all, if y'all want to intro y'allselves like individually, and then we can go into what each one of y'all do.
I'm Josiah, but I go by Bo.
Okay.
My name is Kanayo. I'll go by CEO, Big 21, CEO 21. You feel me? Anything that you like saying, call me that.
Yeah.
I'm Jordan, but I go by J-Leg by most people, but Chuck by other people. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm Jeff. The homies call me Hefe.
Okay.
You know, so
Hefe.
I'm in here, you feel
Okay,
me?
on me. Excellent. Well, for one, I've been coming to Breakfast Club off and on for I would say like maybe 6 months or so, man. And love what y'all are doing, man. And I got invited by Meech. She's wild,
that.
yeah. Super funny. Yeah.
My girl.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Nah, like,
I'm just playing.
that's my dog.
Yeah.
Almost got caught red-handed.
He said that so sincere. I was
Don't
like,
cut
yikes.
that out.
Right. But
He caught up.
I invited y'all, man, because like, I mean, for one, y'all are young, y'all are doing some impactful stuff, and it's like it's popping. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the first like boot camp that I feel like it's actually fun for one. But then also like y'all are really doing some legit workouts, right? So what made you want to do Breakfast Club in the first place?
So June
Who
30th.
started? How about this? Who started it? And then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I started the Breakfast Club June 30th, 2018.
Yeah.
It first started out in Norman, Oklahoma, behind the church, a sand and hill workout that I was doing for free. And a few people was coming up.
Yeah.
But the distance, a lot of people ain't trying to make that push to Norman.
Right.
So eventually I started doing it at Lake Hefner.
Okay.
And then a lot more people started to come and like what I was doing.
Yeah.
And mind you, I was doing it by myself, buying all of the equipment, pretty much figuring out a way to get people out of the house on Saturday morning.
Right.
So fast forward to me starting to train at Athlete Inc., nice facility, and pretty much I ran with it, and then slowly but surely I added the bros to the team, and now we the club.
Now we the club.
Yeah,
That's
we
lit.
the club.
That's what's up. Who was the next one to get on board?
Oh, it was me.
It was Jordan.
Okay.
So,
But Kanayo was just coming as an attendee, but sometimes he would just come just record
Okay.
for me
I've
because
been around day one. I just was never a part of it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Just supporting the homie.
Right.
and then Jordan came.
Yeah.
So
I came as an attendee too. So
Okay.
basically it was just, supporting, of course, when you're busy, you make it, you can't make it.
Yeah.
But then, of course, being with the whole pandemic just happened, he was, calling me up. He was like, hey, man, you trying to, do what you want? You trying to do long term? I was like, yes, sir. So once I got in over there at Athlete Inc. with him, we took off from there. And I was like, I'm just going to start just coming as a coach, helping him with the Breakfast Club, trying to bring in more people than the people that he had already. And then we've been going hard ever since.
Yeah. Excellent. What about you, my man?
Yeah, so I met Bo probably like, what was that? Probably 2018, 2019 maybe. I had just seen what he was doing online on social media, and I had seen a lot of people just working with him. So I just reached out to him because I was trying to get into that field, personal training. So I met up with him at a restaurant. We chopped it up for a while. Then I came to about a couple breakfast clubs, but I always trained through the week, but had a job on the weekend, so I really couldn't make that many breakfast clubs.
Right.
And then once last year, 2020, once we came on to Athlete Inc. to train with Bo, about a month or two later, that's when we started really coming to the Breakfast Club to help out and train people and coach and stuff like that.
That's dope, man. So, like, I mean, I feel like y'all are pretty much known for the atmosphere that y'all set. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said earlier, like y'all's is probably the most like engaging and fun like boot camp that I've been to. And so like how do you feel like it is that important to set that atmosphere for people to actually enjoy the experience?
From what I've learned is how you do one thing is how you do everything. And first impression is everything. So when you are a hot commodity, social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you have to make sure that person wants to come back.
Yeah.
That's anything. I mean, just like selling drugs, for example. We pretty much have to sell ourselves. We're the product.
Right.
So when we sell ourselves, everything else will take care of itself. The workouts can be sometimes extraneous,
Right.
but at the same time, it's like, man, it's some good work. And we're fun. We're goofy.
Yeah.
We're being ourselves.
Right.
All four of us have different personalities.
Yeah.
And we bring something different to the table that make the environment fun. And the hour already passed?
Right.
For $10?
Yeah.
You can't beat that with a broomstick. I'm
Right.
sorry.
So
That's what's up. So what made y'all all get into fitness like just individually?
Hold on. What's the language? Can I like be me?
You can be you, bro. Yes, sir.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, man.
I'll go first. I'll say for me, even before Bo became a personal trainer, like we was always working out.
Yeah.
And even before I met him, which I met him like 2010, 2011, I was always working out here and there or whatever. But what really got it going, I was in the oil field and I had came back. Your boy was fat, you feel me? I had some weight on me I was trying to shake off.
Yeah.
So in the process of doing that, I was working with other people just for free doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get myself right. If you want to get in, we could do that too. And then I started getting like requests out of nowhere, like just people saying, hey, can you work out with me? And then the bro was like, go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
See what's up.
Right.
So I started charging maybe two people. And mind you, till this day, I haven't promoted myself as a trainer.
Right.
Not one time. You feel me? All my stuff is going around word of mouth and through the, through working with these guys and doing Breakfast Club. So people just hit me up and I work with them. I do it part-time right now. I still have my 9 to 5.
Right.
But like that's just how it happened. Just working out with people for free and getting a few requests. And I'm here where I am now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, for me, it was, I think, out of everybody, I have been doing it for the longest.
Yeah.
Because, after graduating high school, you going to college, you know what I'm saying? I was an athlete. So it was either football or basketball.
Okay.
So it was basketball. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way it should have. So, and I think I went to school for a different purpose. It was more so for somebody else versus for myself.
Yeah.
So once I decided I was like, I can't, because I never even knew my major. I changed my major like 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Because I'm a jack of all trades, so I know how to do different things. Like I was good at drawing, so I was like, let me do graphic designing. Or I was good at, not knowing I was actually going to go into physical therapy.
Right.
And I changed it to kinesiology. So it was like, I don't know my niche in school.
Got you.
So I just left, started working, and then 2015, I kind of hit rock bottom at a time. So it was more so like, okay, I'm not playing ball no more. I'm tired of working. What is my next step?
Right.
And the next step was me. I just started working out because, of course, it was like he said, I picked up weight.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I started feeling bad for myself, and I was like, man, you know what? I need to start doing something. So I just started working out, and then I lost the weight that I wanted. I was like, okay. Then how hot it is now with recording my workouts, people should think that was crazy.
Yeah.
Now I record workouts. People are like, man, can you train me? All right, just like he did. I was doing it for free out of a rec center downtown. I was working there, but we had a little small gym set up. I used to bring people in, work them out, just to kind of get my content up, trying to get my name out there. And then I was like, you know what? I think I found my niche. I think I know what I want to do.
Right.
And then, of course, I try to do the right way, trying to go into the corporate world.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it because it was too much. You got somebody telling you got to clock in.
Right.
You gotta have this certain amount of people. You gotta sell this. I was like, man, I just want to train, bro.
Right.
I don't care about none of all the extra gimmick stuff. I just want to do my work. And then once it came to a point, I was just like, I can't do the corporate life no more. And I just started doing it just freelancing.
Right.
Find apartment gyms, find the park. Honestly, some gyms, they let you bring in people.
Right.
I was just bringing people in, like, let's just go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out the mud. So I started from literally the ground up. I mean, you talking about taking a bus to go train.
Yeah.
Walking, riding a bike. I don't care. I was gonna get to a session. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to grind, and that's kind of like what my brand is, grind life, because like my life was a grind starting from the beginning to now, and it's gonna continue to be a grind. It's like Nipsey said, you know what I'm saying, the marathon continues.
Yeah.
The grind's always gonna be a life.
Definitely. That's what's
yeah.
up. That's real, man. That's real.
All right, so for me, I would say when I got out of high school, I really wasn't just into working out and fitness like that. So I'd probably say 2015, 2016. Well, no, I'm going to say 2014. I used to work out with my cousin sometime, but we only did it for like a couple months at a time here and there. So I'll say about 2016, that's when I was like, all right, I'm getting older. I'm tired of being skinny. I'm about to just work out every day. Like, you know what I mean? Just try to get my weight up. Just, just to feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because, I got kids. Like, I can't be out here just, just looking small, whatever. Like, so trying to put on that grown man weight. So I would just be working out, posting myself. People would hit me up, hey, can I come work out with you? Or hey, what do I do to do? Like, how can I grow my bicep? How can I, whatever, you know what I mean? So eventually I just said, okay. I was working 9 to 5s too, but I was just really tired of it. I'm like, this don't make me happy. Like, I could be making a certain amount of money, but this ain't really what I want to do. So I say about 2018, that's really when I made the push. 2017, 2018, like, okay, I want to be a trainer now. I want to, really get into this field and just, grow from there. So I got certified in 2019, started working at Planet Fitness. And then about a year later, hooked up with my guys at Athlete Inc. And then, been just training on my own ever since.
That's what's up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I started working out in college, just being an athlete, basketball, playing baseball. I was skinny going into college. And then my freshman year, I was redshirted. I was playing the red shirt. So me and my bro, Jobo, he pretty much showed me about what hard work was, grinding, and just having that Kobe mentality.
Right.
And since then, I just took that mentality and ran with it. So whenever I came back from China, the last tour I was on, late 2017, came back, and I have a finance degree, but I didn't want to go into banking right then because I fired my agent. Had to wait until the following summer to get another agent. Yeah. So Kanayo, big CEO, 21, was like, he was like, why don't you just start training people? I'm like, man, I ain't got time to focus on anybody else besides myself. I got to stay ready, stay in shape. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let me just try it and see if I like it. So I have no regrets. Yeah. And my first client was the homie Joe Johnson, PCUS. And since then, I started to like helping people and get paid for it. Mind you, my rates is cheap, but I'm starting to figure out the game, figure out how to build my clientele, business, find my target market. Yeah. Everything I pretty much went to school for in business is starting to translate to the real world. And I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. Figuring stuff out instead of just reading from a book. Because a lot of people go to school for stuff, but 80% of that degree, people don't pursue that. Yeah. So I'm like, I never thought I'd own my own business, but fast forward now, my first year and a half, a lot of people don't know this, I didn't even have a certification because looking the part is half the battle. And then, of course, learning more and more once I got to Athlete Inc., Coach Mahala, Coach Shannon, a lot of those other staff members and trainers was just pretty much helping me grow into what I know now. And then eventually I got my certification and then figuring out how to advertise myself, which I am my own product. And then focusing on, because I train a lot of women. So I cater to women. That's how I make my money.
Right.
And the guys is going to follow.
I feel my butt lift every time I go through, it's kind of crazy. So guys, I see what you mean.
Yeah, for sure. So I figured out what worked for me.
Right.
And then just sharing the game to the homies on what worked for me. You could take bits and pieces of what will work for you and then add it to your own style, and then growing into the clientele that I have and the business that I have, I cannot complain at all. Yeah. But it was on accident, long story short. For real. Because I wanted to hoop. Ball was life. But I understood, like, basketball ain't everything. I've been able to travel to China, Spain, Iceland. Cool. But I'm over basketball, and I love – I've grown to have a passion for helping people with my dad's situation prior, but that's given me more of a reason to not stop with his medical condition and having a stroke, going into my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
So me having a different perspective on life, on like every time I wake up super early, it's somebody out there whose situation is a lot worse than mine. Because I could really be complaining about this, and that, but I tell people, like, you don't have to go to that job. You don't have to do it. So having that perspective and showing people just to alter or change your perspective on why you come into the gym.
Yeah.
Or why eating better is beneficial for you long term.
Yeah.
Versus paying somebody and then complaining. You sound like a whole contradiction.
Yeah.
So just showing people, like, it's not easy, but it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Yeah.
So showing them, like, there's hope. Better now than later.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like changes people's perspective on life.
Yeah.
I'm just using fitness as a tool.
Right.
Because I think I'm a cool trainer, but I don't think training is what I'm meant to do.
Okay.
But I can't sit here and tell you that that's my purpose in life.
Right.
So I'm just figuring it out.
Yeah.
And I like the pace that I'm going at for sure.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's I think like the whole business side of stuff, like a lot of people fall into it accidentally, but I think like, you know, through that process, sometimes like you tend to find your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so like not only just like you find out where the bag's at, but like you find where like the purpose is behind it all, you know? And so I think I don't know, it's dope. Like you created a whole team together. You bringing, you know, everybody together to do it. As you know, bros and stuff. But you're impacting a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I think like, I mean, it's not a coincidence. You know, I came through to whatever just to like experience it, and then I got hooked. You know, first time. So yeah, man, I'm excited and I'm proud of like what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you.
yeah. This is a super random question. Okay, we're gonna throw it off and just have fun with it. Okay, but. Okay, all right. Actually, I got a couple, but we'll go to the next one. But what's the funniest workout that y'all have done to see people do and like watch them struggle doing? And
man, I'm gonna say burpees be kicking they ass.
Burpees is
Bear crawls.
bear crawls.
bear crawls. Yeah.
Because it's mostly body weight stuff, honestly. Like,
Right.
people just uncoordinated as hell.
Yeah.
Or even just the dynamic stretching, I'll just be like,
Right.
all right. Like, because you can't go in full trainer mode because some
Right.
people physically
It's
can't
their
do
first time.
what we do.
Right.
So we
Right.
just got a good job. We just make sure they don't hurt themselves.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot of goofy, beautiful women out there. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Y'all do have a lot of women out there, majority. That's dope.
The
So you
ratio crazy.
you said burpees.
I'll say burpees for sure, because a lot of people, even with our own clients,
Yeah.
you mention burpees.
You just go, yeah.
Like how many? Oh,
Right.
dude, okay.
Right.
They work.
That's
though.
hilarious.
They work.
Well, what's your favorite?
I don't know. I see a lot of my clients struggle with lunges.
Lunges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lunges
Lunges for
is
sure.
like,
Okay.
as soon as they try to stick their leg out and lunge, they just wobble. So it's like it's
Yeah.
crazy to see. Like, you know, everybody at their own level. So
Right.
That's one for sure.
It'd be
That's
the
hilarious.
most simple things that you be surprised at. But then I gotta remember like where I started and where I
Right.
come from.
Yeah. It's a process. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. So who's probably okay? I don't want to start anything.
Go ahead,
But
man.
who's
Talk
the
to
most fit?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what. Working out with this dude, Breakfast Club ain't nothing.
Yeah.
This dude right here don't have an off button.
Gotcha.
Mind you, this man can burn 12, 13, 1400 calories like it ain't nothing. And he'll look at your watch like, what you burning? You ain't working hard enough. I'm like, bro, look. Like your break and my break different, bro. But
Yeah.
the most fit, yeah, it's definitely.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna
probably,
get
was
that
a,
to him.
it probably was a blessing when he started personal training and I ain't had to work out with him.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
But he's like the dude that like, we'll look at something on Instagram. He be like, hey, Jordan, you trying to try this? I'm be like, man, look, I'm a whole 40 pounds heavier than him. The stuff that he be trying, I'm like, bro, look, I'll try it,
Right.
but I'm not gonna master it because
Yeah.
he'll master it.
Right.
So, yeah.
I seen the one that you posted on you like your legs are in the like sit up thing
Yeah.
or whatever,
Different.
and you're doing the whole
Dumbbells.
dumbbell thing. Like, why you have to be extra like this?
The
like-
man is different.
But like
Man, he's-
now, a lot of people just tag me in those type of videos, and I'm like,
okay.
I mean, it's cool and all, but 99% of the world can't do that. But I'll be like, all right, give me till the end of the week, and I'll try it.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like my core is my strongest muscle group.
Yeah.
So anything core wise, I'm more times than none can do it.
Right,
it's just more like just find the time to do it because I train a lot of people and I'm busy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So like being in the fitness industry and everything, like what do you see right now? Because like it seems like everybody is posting fitness stuff, some type of like either they're just ginormous jacked, you know what I'm saying, or like they're doing all the cardio stuff and everything. But like, what do y'all see as like the most healthiest way for one to stay safe? You know what I'm saying, with your workouts, or like what is the best way to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to stay fit and healthy and consistent, even if you're not in the fitness world, you know what I'm saying? So if you're talking to a regular person that has no knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and they're not in the they can't be in the gym all the time, you know what I'm saying? How can you like speak to them and be like, you know, this can be a consistent thing if you just what?
Before he answers, let me tell them, don't be trying all this shit that these dudes be doing on Instagram. Please. These niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
They can do it, but some of it is just for content. You can do that shit safely at home. You don't have to stack up dumbbells. You don't have to stack up benches and do backflips.
Right.
Just be safe. So a lot of that stuff is just for content, and it works for them. So just remember that before you try it.
Right.
But they also do it to get viewers to be like, oh, man, that was dope, but, like, is it effective?
Yeah, it really is certain. No
That's the most important thing because, like, like we can do a workout. Like, yeah, it's cool because we can do it because we're we can do it. We're trainers.
Right.
We kind of know our bodies. But, like, we work in a gym, so we see people do, I mean, some crazy stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
But those be the same people who's like, I don't need a trainer. I don't need, I'm good where I'm at. I'm like, but I'll say the safest thing, honestly, diet is the most important thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we can tell you to go work out. It's all about what you put in your body.
Yeah.
Because that's about 70-80% of what you got going on. Like, that's not even just, we're not even talking about fitness-wise. It's just talking about health.
Right.
Health-wise, it's about what you put in your body.
Yeah.
Because whatever you put in, you don't know, that thing can lead to heart disease. That thing can lead to liver problems, kidney problems, like cancer. Like, you don't know, whatever you're putting in your body on an everyday basis, that's the most benefit. Once you get rid of the bad stuff you put in your body, working out is the easiest part.
Yeah. That's real. Yeah.
All what you eat.
I heard in this last podcast that I was in, it said, my guy said, whatever you tune into, you turn into.
That's
I'm going to have to tweet that.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you consume, you start consuming everything. We were talking about social media at the time, but, like, I mean, same thing goes for food, you know? And, like, what do y'all think about the whole keto diet? Like, I've heard a lot of controversies about it.
It's good. For me, I'll do a little bit of research on it because I have clients that try the different things.
Right.
If you're going to do keto, it should be for a short amount of time. Like maybe 2-3 weeks, but not make it like a primary thing.
Right.
That's just that's how I feel.
So not a lifestyle, but like just for a season to get you started.
Yeah, just a little, just some slight.
Because
people will try some crazy stuff, man. And they'll, as trainers, they'll come talk to us like, I'm trying this diet, but I haven't lost no weight. That maybe that diet is not good for you. Maybe that diet is for somebody else. Versus because like people go by diets all the time, but like it depends on your body type, what you can consume and what you can put out.
Right.
You can't do keto. So I'm not gonna say keto is bad, but I wouldn't say if you're trying to try keto for the first time, do it for a short amount of time. Not for a long time.
Got you. Yeah. That's real.
And like Jordan was saying, everything that works for him may not work for me.
Right.
What works for me may not work for him, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But the way to figure it out is to try things. So you got to try things, and a lot of times it's not going to work. But you're going to find things that work for you, whether it's gaining or losing. But the only way to do it is to try things.
Yeah.
So just because your friend is doing this and now she's getting thick and it don't work for you, try other methods, try other products. That's all. It's about trying.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I'm going to say this. Google is free. People lack to seek information.
Yeah.
I'm not a dietitian nor a nutritionist, but I could give you a basic overview of what not to eat, what to limit, what to avoid, and what to drink more of. more than a day, a week, month, and then see how your body responds to it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, okay, I'll try it. Do everything right in the gym.
Yeah.
And wonder why 2-3 months they haven't gained or lost no weight.
Consistency is key. Is not just a saying. That's real shit.
Discipline is key.
Yeah.
And consistency, but you got to be disciplined to wake up early, to be not eat after a certain amount of time, not say yes to get invited out to eat, knowing you are a social drinker, a social eater. Just little things that I don't text my clients every day and be like, hey, make sure you don't eat that pizza tonight. I know it's Cinco de Mayo. Don't go. I shouldn't have to do that shit.
Right.
We're damn near life coaches, but at the same time, I can't want something more from you than you want it for yourself.
Yeah.
So just changing the respect, like, damn, I do need to scale back from drinking all this liquor on weekends, or you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, there's no refunds. We're damn near. We give you the answers to the test. Apply it where you see fit.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, people want the quick results.
They want the end product.
This is you got to play the long game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So
And also, it's not just gonna happen overnight. So if you eating McDonald's every day, then you come train. I'm telling you, because I give out nutrition guys. Like, I'm not a nutritionist, dietitian, like Bo said, but yeah, I got the basics for you. Now I give you this guide, but like, don't think I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't think you just about to. All right, as soon as you leave here, you eating healthy every day. Like, you gotta start small. Like, okay, you eating bad 7 days a week. Try only eating bad 4 or 5 days a week. Like, you know what I mean?
Eat in moderation,
Moderation until you get to that point where, okay, I don't really even miss this type of food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I eat healthy. I feel the difference. I feel my body. So
Yeah.
it's all about being patient, staying consistent, disciplined, and then you're gonna get to where you want to be.
when you on your shit, your body's gonna reject that bullshit, them negative toxins that you used to put in your body. You're like, oh my gosh, I used to eat that. I don't even crave red meat. I don't even crave sugar. Whatever it is, I'm telling you, your body will respond to whatever you feed it what it needs versus what it wants.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that also comes from, because we'll know in a session,
Kick your ass.
mind you, people love social media, like you said. People will post where they at,
telling themselves.
They basically contradict
Telling on
themselves.
themselves.
I just
Now, but see, the thing is, like, some trainers will tell their clients, like, you need to be eating that. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna wait till you come on that session on Monday. I'm gonna put you through a couple little drills. When I see you wheezing, and I'm like, "What you had this weekend? What you do?"
Yeah.
Telling
I
themselves.
seen it. That's okay. We're gonna run it out today.
Yeah, definitely.
Burpees.
Burpees, right? They are God. Right. That's what's up. I mean, so for one, like you even mentioned that y'all are, life coaches pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, even with that, do you ever see, like, kind of like that turning point for your clients, like in the middle of a workout, you kind of see like that emotional side of them kick in, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, this whole thing is getting hard on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a hard time with these reps or anything. And then they start like pouring out their life story pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is,
I love it though. I love it.
Right. It's dope.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You just get the tea ready. Yeah.
I've had sessions where we may have talked more than we worked out.
Right.
I didn't want it that way, but when they're sharing their life with you and you can tell they're passionate about it, you really got no choice but to listen.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they enjoy that they can have a casual relationship with us as well as us being their trainers.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
because
real.
I know for sure, like, I've actually become like real good friends with at least 2 of my clients, only because like we'll be training and I can just tell something is off. Like, if you're coming in the gym, bad energy. I'm an energy person, so if I can feel it, I will stop mid-session. Like, man, you good?
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like your workouts, you're not as efficient.
Right.
Like you walking away. Like, I can just tell by body. I'm a body language person, so like if I see it, I will stop mid-session just try to have a talk.
Yeah.
I won't even consider that a charged session.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on mentally, because we're all about, like I said, mental health is an important thing.
Yeah.
So your mental health is important. So if I want to know what's going on, this is probably why it's affecting you. Why you in here today? Yeah. So let me turn off trainer mode. Let me turn on being a friend. What's going on? You good? Do you need something?
Yeah.
You need gas? Like, I got a lot of my clients got kids.
Right.
Hey, do your kids need something? I bought a client some shoes just cause, like, I was getting tired of her. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting tired of wearing her like some It was just like I was like, yo, yeah. I was like, you know what? I was like, I need, like, I don't know what shoes to get.
Yeah.
Say less, I got you. It's
Right.
not see, the thing about being a trainer. It's not even about the money. Right. I feel like if you're a trainer and you're chasing the money, this ain't the field for you.
Good luck.
Because you can tell anybody, you can charge anything, and they'll pay you for it. But these people expect you to reach a certain goal at a certain time, and you're not helping them do that.
Right.
Then
They ain't coming back.
Yeah, they're not coming back. But you also labeled as a bad trainer because you got trainers who are inconsistent.
And it goes around.
That's what I'm saying. And like me, like how he started, my rates ain't cheap.
Yeah.
But they're not expensive. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive. So
Right.
it's affordable for anybody.
Yeah.
But you came in here to make a life change.
It's real.
Mentally, that's the first step because you can do anything you want. The gym is the easy part. But if your mental ain't right, then that's where it goes with the diet. People start stress eating. People start drinking.
Right.
Then they start missing sessions.
Right.
And then that weight they could have been losing, they didn't gain it all back because of inconsistency.
Yeah.
So as a life coach, it's important because I want to make sure that your mental is okay before we consume or we continue these sessions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's real. That's dope, man. I haven't been a life coach or a fitness, person. What trainer? That come on now, you know the word, but just even working out with friends and stuff like that, you're in that. There's something about like working your body to death that it starts bringing out like the things that you're actually dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And so like I think it's just a beautiful thing to be able to see like that turn in somebody's mind just in a moment. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the same type of thing like whenever we're in front of these crowds of kids or like colleges and stuff like that, is like in that moment like we're just able to set the atmosphere. And I feel like that's what y'all do. Like y'all set the atmosphere for people to be comfortable, but to also be able to work through things, not just physically, but like they're working through something to be able to get to where they want to go. And so like, and that's just a parallel to what their life is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what y'all are doing, man. Y'all are killing it. All right.
Thank you, man. It's a blessing, man. I just use fitness as it's very therapeutic and infectious. And then, of course, having the right people around you will bring a lot more that you thought you never had in you out of you.
That's real.
So it's definitely a beautiful thing, especially in Oklahoma, us being the 5 fattest, most out of shape cities in the world.
Yeah.
I know for me, that's kind of why I started that,
Yeah.
the Breakfast Club. And then for it to grow to what it is, this is just the beginning. I can tell you that straight up.
Yeah. That's what's up. Is there anything in the near future for y'all to be like planting other locations or like trying to expand the group, or what's going on?
Man, we talk about a lot of stuff. We look into other things. Right now, as far as expanding in other locations, that hasn't been like a topic of discussion, but we want to do more. We want to make sure we get OKC straight first.
Right.
So as well as Breakfast Club, we're looking to do other things where we're giving back, doing things for different ages.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak on it too much, but we definitely are cooking up a few things, and some of those will be coming out in the near future, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
That's dope.
like in some weeks.
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's dope. Well, I'm excited to hear more about it. And so is there anything that y'all want to leave these people with like a inspiring quote or something that y'all live by, something you wake up and tell yourself every morning or something like that?
Yeah, I'm going to go first. All right. Listen, I don't know what y'all see on Instagram as far as us, but this shit ain't easy. We wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier than that, just to make a 5 o'clock session.
Yeah.
It may be a 4 o'clock session, and somebody's waking up at 3 o'clock so they can make that 4. So we's out here grinding, you feel me? We waking up early in the morning. These guys, which they're doing full time, they're waking up early in the morning and going all day, you feel me? And my slogan, you feel me? I say all the time, if you're gonna do that shit, do it big, you feel me? If you're gonna get up and go to the gym, why go in there and waste your time?
Yeah.
Get off your fucking phone. You ain't gotta take your little self if you want to, you feel me? But put in the hard work, do some shit. You getting up. Listen, I don't wake up to be mediocre. That's what I say.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be mediocre, I wouldn't even try.
Right.
That's what I say.
That's real.
All right, so for me, I just feel like life too short to just be wasting time. Like if if you feel like you want to do something, just get over that fear and just go do it, man. Like you know, even if you fail, like at least you tried to do something. You know what I mean? So I just feel like go after what you really want to do. Like
chances.
Don't even think about the money. Don't think about nobody else's opinions. Don't think about the obstacles against you. Anything, the odds against you. You know what I'm saying? Just go do that shit. Cause
It's real.
I'm a living testament of just. I'm tired of this, so I left. Like I was at a job making good money, but shit, I wasn't happy. I don't care how much I was making. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So you know, I just up and left and went to go chase what I'm chasing now. Still, you know what I'm saying? So life too short, man. Go chase that shit for real.
Yeah. If you never try, you'll never know. Yeah, that's real.
I'm gonna say, don't think short term, think long term. Because we live in a society now where people, they want to do something right now.
Yeah.
Rather it's making money, which everybody knows money. Everybody knows they need money. But like he said, if you chasing money, that might not be like, because money is temporary. You can lose money at the blink of an eye.
Right.
But people
COVID told us that.
Man, because I'm telling you, even though I was in the house for like 2 months, I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm a mover. Right. So once I get up, I got to get up and go.
Right.
So I'll say, based off like my brain is grind life. So your life is a grind. If you go into the gym, your body, it's a grind. It's a tool, so you need to grind for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just you got to live your life every day to the fullest. Yeah. I mean, I know I had like some mental stuff going on where, you know, because I had a daughter, so. It was the fear of becoming a dad, because, you know what I'm saying, I had my dad, but like it was more so me and my dad, if it wasn't about like, I'll say if it wasn't about ball, I kind of feel like me and my dad didn't really have kind of like that connection. Right. So by me finding out I was gonna have a daughter, I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Right. But I feel like the day she was born, man, it was just like, that's where I'm at right now. Like that's where my next step took. I was like, you know what? I gotta stop making excuses. Yeah. Because it's not about me no more. I'm living for her. Yeah. So I mean, I tell everybody, man, like just live your life to the fullest, man. Like don't contradict yourself on, you know, with the negative stuff that's going on in your life. Yeah. It's going on. Take it head on, and then breeze it through, because it's light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. But you don't want to stay in that dark place forever, because once you stay in a dark place forever, you can't get out. Yeah. So, like I said, grind for anything that you're doing, no matter what it is. If you want it, pursue it. Yeah. Don't take a step back away from it.
Definitely. Sometimes that happiness is a way better feeling than the money.
Man, you know? I'm telling you, because you chasing money, man. That's how I felt. I was making all this money. I'm like, man, I got the money, but I can do it. But this is like, I'm going to work every day. I'm clocking in. Yeah. It's like, dang, hey, you mind coming in? I guess. I mean,
right.
Because I got so used to trying to be a good employee.
It's like you got to force yourself to do something. Yeah.
And then like it's like you like, grinding for somebody else's dream. Yeah, like so you grind for somebody else. So it's like that's like when I was in that corporate gym life, I was just like, I started looking at the numbers. I'm like,
this ain't adding up.
This ain't adding up. Like I'm working this many hours. I'm doing this much stuff. And my check look like this, but then y'all checks look like y'all get a bonus. I'm like, do I get a bonus?
Right.
I was like, you know what?
And they're behind the counter.
But they tell you to do any and everything. Yeah. Right. You're a robot. You become a robot. Yep. At that point, I was like, I'm not a robot. Yeah. I come from a family of hustlers, man. So, you know, we had to go get it. My mama, single mama, she worked 3 jobs. So that was my motivation right there. Like, if my mama can do it with 3 kids by herself, she made sure we had gas money. Yeah. Food to eat, clothes on our back. I'm like, you know what? I can't make no excuses, because my mama did it till I got out the house. Yeah. So my mama is my motivation on why I'm the way I am right now.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
Real.
Being the youngest of 4 boys, single mom, I have a few coats, but how you do one thing is how you do everything. And just seeing my mom, like he said, just provide for us without complaining. Yeah. Dad was around, but he wasn't in our life. Yeah. So piggybacking off what I said earlier about there's always somebody's situation out there that's far worse than yours. Yeah. I ain't got no excuse. I don't have no kids. Right. So why not wake up an hour earlier and train? Yeah. Why not stay an hour later and train and help impact somebody's life through fitness?
Sleep.
Right. I sacrifice a lot of sleep, yeah. But I tell people I I'll sleep when I die.
Right.
And I don't say that literally, but I just say it like,
yeah.
I feel like my purpose, I don't know when my last days is, so I want to live every day like it's my last.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the gym for 16 hours, so fucking be it.
Yeah,
it's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people I'm not better than you, I'm just different.
Right.
And it's literally something that I reaffirm and tell myself every fucking day.
Yeah.
Because I got to set the tone for these men.
Right.
And everybody else who follows the Breakfast Club or even our individual pages.
Yeah, man.
So setting the tone is definitely something that I've kind of grown into in business, just being that leader in our group. And then I kind of like not being a leader, but I've kind of grown into, all right, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll lead the group.
Right.
So I just took that and ran with it.
Yeah.
Whether it's basketball related, fitness related, just life in general. So
yeah.
everything that I say, I mean that shit.
That's dope. Yeah, man. Well, man, I appreciate y'all's time, man, and I really think it's just important for what y'all are doing. Not only like just fitness in general, impacting people, but bringing a community of people together. And I think like showing that, and then even like the diversity that y'all got in the group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's important. And I feel like, you know, even growing that to see even bigger, I think that y'all can, you know, impact it even greater crowd, you know what I'm saying? So be sure to follow them on anything and everything. They're gonna be what are the times, dates, and pricing for Breakfast Club, and then tell them where they can follow you at real quick.
Follow us on Instagram at Breakfast Club OKC. My Instagram,
that's Club with a K.
I was about to say, yeah.
Breakfast KLUB OKC, and then my individual Instagram is PhD_BO.
My Instagram is EGBE. It's spelled right. It's not Edge. It's EGBE.
At J Glenn with 2 N's _EP.
Well, last but not least, my IG is Cool J. That's like LL Cool J, but Cool J AY _fitness.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Be sure to follow them on anything and everything. Stay up and go check out a Breakfast Club session. You will not be disappointed. And do not forget to, once again, like, rate, review, subscribe, share, do all of the things so we can be able to help, for one, get this purpose out even more so, but then also you being able to be impacted by the things that they're already doing, and maybe you can be doing the same thing and be inspired by it. Man, so thank you so much.
Shut up. That's the
route 2.
Yeah,
shout out to
exactly. So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Generation Y podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace.